Hey guys, fellow freedom fighter here. I wanted to do this video. This is my first ever video. Most of videos are the ones that I watch, but I decided that I was going to do my own. And the reason I've decided to go ahead and do my own is because I've noticed a lot of things that whistleblowers have been talking about are starting to kind of unfold. And I wanted to just kind of inform people of what I knew and my thought process on things. So here we go. First of all, I wanted to say that this video is going to be a general information video. I'm really just going to throw everything out there. Kind of scatter it out, kind of like I'm jotting things down, type way. This video is going to contain a lot of different things. It's going to be a short video, but it is going to contain multiple different things, and I want you guys to kind of give me feedback on what you think, both people that are already awake and the ones that are not awake yet or newly awake might want to hear. So the first things I want to kind of talk about is, of course, this is 2012, the big year, the one everyone's talking about, the one that, in my opinion, has been the most talked about of all the doomsday years that have been predicted to happen, and either something happened or didn't. This is something that not only the Mayans, which they're the most famous, but not only the Mayans talked about, but, the Incas, the Hopi Indians, if you even go back to look at some Sumerian tablets, they'll tell you a lot of things, not about specifically 2012, but about things that will unfold and how things were going to happen. But I don't really want to go too deep into that, but I did want to just kind of get some stuff out that I've been noticing. Early 2012, there were a few people that came out and started talking about things that would happen, martial law, voting, the wars, World War III, whether this whole democratic country that's we all love so much is going to be turned into a socialist type dictatorship. And if, in fact, martial law was going to be implemented. I mean, there have been soldiers and everything that have been that have been in the military their whole life, kind of say, hey, I'm noticing some things that are happening, and they'll tell their friends, and, it's all hush-hush, but I have noticed a lot of things starting to unfold. One being, most people that are a conspiracy theorist, that's how we're labeled. I prefer the term conspiracy realist. But anyhow, most of those people are labeled that because they're truth seekers. They fight for what freedom really is. It's, liberty and, not being watched by the government every move you make. Innocent civilians being killed. Patriot Act, NDAA, all these things are taking away our rights. And I mean, what is freedom to you? What do you call freedom? Do you call freedom waking up every morning and, drinking your coffee, choosing what TV show you want to watch from the streaming on the mainstream media and the mainstream television and the Illuminati puppets that they put on TV to distract you? I mean, taking a shower, whether you choose it to be hot or cold, or going to work one route as in versus of another route. I mean, what do you call freedom? Being able to pick what clothes you want to wear. I mean, that's freedom? No. I mean, a lot of people, if you would just kind of step back, you say you don't understand politics. Well, just step back and start somewhere. I mean, the easiest place to start is look into the Illuminati. And next thing you know, the great thing about this is everything unfolds. You go from the Illuminati to the Freemasons, the Shriners, the 33rd Degree, and then you'll go from there, and then you'll start popping into government and how the government's hiding certain things that have been implemented since the 50s, and why our technology kind of took off from I'll just go ahead and drop a date on you guys, summer of 1947. I'll let you guys figure that out. Why our technology was at best basic prior to that, and then now it's like, I mean, it's took off. I mean, people are walking around with mini computers in their hands, and no one could have ever foreseen that. No civilian would have thought that was going to happen in a time span of 50, 60, 70 years. So look into that. But real fast, wanted to kind of say, the basic things. Whether you're freshly awakened, like I said, Illuminati, Freemasons, look into that. But you want to also look into chemtrails. Chemtrails are not the same thing as contrails. Contrail is water vapor basically coming out from the back of the jet's engines, and it's not vapor. Contrails are very easy to spot, and actually contrails are beautiful. They're itty bitty small, little bitty lines behind the plane in our atmosphere, and they disappear quickly. I mean, very fast. Chemtrail, which is a chemical trail that the government uses as geoengineering. It's how they say they are preventing or helping to prevent global warming. Yeah, right. What it does is, for one, it poisons us with harsh metals, heavy metals, aluminum. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you'll look into that. I don't want to kind of lead you. I just want to kind of help you figure out where to start looking, and then you guys can kind of go from there. But it goes in a straight line, and it's very long. And most of the time, and they can be seen from outer space, but most of the time they'll do like a checkerboard style across the sky. You'll see multiple different planes running, and before you know it, your sky is just cluttered with these long trails. And next thing you know, about 20 minutes later, you'll see them kind of fan out. They get fatter and pluff, and then next thing you know, an hour later, the line has basically disappeared, but it's kind of, the sky is grayish, like a silvery tone. And then before you know it, in probably a time span of 3 hours, it's completely blanketed the sky with like a white silvery blanket. And a lot of people will start like hacking and coughing over a period of time of them spraying. And if you guys haven't heard, but look into like, what are they spraying? What the heck are they spraying? There's a lot of different websites on that. But it's poison. They're poisonous. It's population control. And people need to get the word out on this, because they're slowly killing us. Everything that you know is a lie. Everything from the food we eat, the clothes we wear, the TV we watch, our superficial lives, every bit of it is a lie. I mean, the hippies had it right. We don't need oil. We don't need plastics. We don't need any of that. I mean, we need all natural, organic things, and our government has done any and everything. If they can't make money off of it, guess what? It's not going to be regulated. That's why the FDA was created. I mean, you look into CIA, FDA, all these acronyms. I mean, you can find why it's such bullcrap. I mean, the FDIC, I mean, all of that. It's just a way to keep control over the masses and take your amendments from you. And like I said, you call freedom waking up every morning, going to work, choosing a route that you want to take, what kind of coffee you want to drink from Starbucks or whatever. If that's what you call freedom, then they've got you. I mean, it's bottom line, they've got you. So you want to kind of look into real, true freedom. Look into how many people have tried and come out trying to tell us, warn us. Other countries that are democratic countries have warned us about martial law and about the government. I mean, Americans, we're not exactly smart. I mean, take that as you will. I mean, whatever. If you want to get upset that I said that, then, I'm an American. I'm proud to be an American, but it's like we are so easy to fool because they throw a little bit of technology at us and, iPhones, droids, laptops, and it's like that's the perfect way. Social media, it's the perfect way to control the masses and to keep you in the dark. And then all of a sudden, military's knocking at your door, confiscating weapons like they did in Katrina, and that was man-made with, HAARP and chemtrails, and, it's a lot more than that. You need to kind of dig into, certain people. I'll call out, Bill Gates, the 13 Bloodlines, Queen of England. There are so many of the elites, the others, the ones that are behind the scenes, voting. If voting changed anything, it would be illegal, guys. Come on. It doesn't matter if you are trying to pick between the two lesser of evils. It doesn't matter. They're owned by the same people. Obama, Romney, even Bush when he was in, Gore, all them, they were nothing but puppets. They're just the face of this entire thing. Because the real ones, the Rockefellers and the, like I said, especially the Queen of England, they are the ones that are the 13 bloodlines. Our country was not founded on Christianity like we like to believe. This country has been so fooled from the beginning that it's completely unbelievable. But, it's really hard to stay on track and keep a short video because, like I said, you start talking about one thing and, it leads you to another. That's why people that wake up, when they finally wake up and say, okay, I'm going to put all my books down from school and the history books and, my religion, because, religion happened when God basically stepped out of the room. There's a prime creator. I'll just say that because I don't want to offend anybody's religion. But religion happened when the prime creator, God, whatever you call him, stepped out of the room and man took over. That's exactly how it happened. We don't have to have religion as long it's spiritual, as long as you're spiritual. But look into everything, question everything, listen to everyone, but develop your own opinion on your own research. Just, guys, the only thing I can say is get prepared. Make sure you have a go bag, a ditch bag, a book bag with water, purification tablets, knives, guns, ammos. You want to have some food, MREs, meals ready to eat if you can, seeds, edible seeds that you can eat raw. You want to do what you can, and I'm going to be honest, guys, if y'all don't have that ready by now, like I said, some whistleblowers have said some stuff was going to happen in October, and it's happening. But you don't have that ready, at least download some knowledge, Get online and print off some stuff and like how to survive, post-apocalyptic stuff. Do what you can. Stay safe. Research. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the video, and if there's anything y'all want to hear specifically, and if so, let me know, Y'all stay safe out there. Look around. Research. Educate.